Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I'm Michaela and I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Now, today we have another part of our Can You Dupe It series, and in today's episode we'll be talking about an amazing dupe for Alien by Terry Mugler. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're into fragrances or even exploring fragrances, then of course you know about Mugler, you know about Alien, you know about Angel, Aura, I don't know, AAA. But Alien is probably one of the most popular fragrances by Mugler. And you know, because it's so popular, of course there are dupes out there on the market. So today's video, the dupe that I actually have is from Dossier. I don't know, like I keep on doing these Dossier related videos just because I think Dossier makes really good dupes for designer fragrances. So let's just keep on watching. But as you know, for the Can You Dupe It series, we rate perfumes in 4 main categories. So 1, longevity; 2, sillage; 3, price point; and 4, how close is it to the actual fragrance. So we're just gonna dive right in and just kind of talk about them. I think we're gonna actually start off with the notes and how close it is. I usually start off with longevity, sillage, and those things and kind of go down, but I think I'm gonna start with like the actual smell of the fragrance and then just go on from there. So let's go. So Alien was actually launched in 2005, and I think it's probably one of Mugler's most popular fragrances, and for good reason. It has top note of jasmine, middle note of like woodsy notes, and base notes, well, base note is amber. And even though that sounds like, it sounds very simple, I don't know, Alien is really quite complex. I don't have the full size. I have a sample of Alien, but let me tell you, I think Alien is popular for good reason. It's quite different. It's not your, you know, it's not quite what you think everybody's gonna love. It's not a crowd pleaser, but the girls that get it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that kind of fragrance. Like if you want to smell different, you can like pick Alien up. It's quite jasmine heavy, like you can pick that jasmine note up. And to me, I don't know, I feel like I smell a little bit of lavender as well, but it's not listed as a note, but it kind of has like a little lavender scent to it. But I don't think it's necessarily a safe blind buy. I absolutely love it, but I don't think it's a crowd pleaser. And even though I find Alien quite different, it's starting to actually become quite mainstream. Like a lot of persons are kind of catching on to the Alien hype. But yeah, it's not a warm hug. It's more of like a, wow, you smell so different kind of a scent. Now, because Alien is so popular, of course, you know, Dossier had to create their own version. And their version is called Ambery Cedarwood. Now, when I tell you, I bought this fragrance maybe like, let's say 3 months ago, and yeah, like I've used it up. Listen, this is probably one of my most complimented fragrances in my collection. Now, my dad is somebody who's like a fragrance snob. Like he really loves fragrances. I think that's where I get it from. And my father doesn't necessarily compliment me on a lot of my fragrances. He will like, oh, him don't like this, him don't like that, or whatever. Let me tell you, I remember I was going out somewhere, I don't know, the first time I put this on, my father was like, what fragrance are you wearing? Like it smells so good. And there was somebody who was like downstairs, a woman, and she was just like, she could smell whatever it was I was wearing, and she was just like, what perfume are you wearing? Like it smells so good. And I had to tell her, I've gone on the road multiple times and so many persons are like, you smell really good. I don't know if I've gotten as many compliments on any, that's a lie. I've gotten really good compliments on other fragrances in my collection, but honestly, definitely this has given me quite a few compliments. Now, in terms of how similar it is to Alien, let me just tell you what top notes are listed on the bottle, what notes are listed on the bottle for Ambery Cedarwood. So top notes: mandarin, cardamom, orange blossom; middle notes: jasmine, sambac, cedarwood; base notes: heliotrope, amber, and vanilla. Now, Alien and Florential Cedarwood. For me, let me tell you, I definitely don't think that they're identical. I think they're quite close, but they're definitely not identical. I think Alien definitely is a little bit, it's blended a lot better than Florential Cedarwood. Like, it's a lot smoother. In terms of the like the initial spray, I think they're pretty much identical, like on first initial spray, but I think the difference is in the dry down. I think the Florential Cedarwood is a little bit sharper than Alien. It also has like a kind of a soapy note that I don't really get with the Alien. I don't know, but it's a little bit soapy and a little bit powdery. I don't necessarily get that from the Alien, but they're actually quite similar. I'd probably say 85% similar. But again, this is just my comparison to the Alien as a standalone fragrance. Like, if you just want this fragrance by itself, this I would give it a 10 out of 10. But again, if you're comparing it in terms of how similar they are, it's like maybe like 85 to 90% similar, but not quite 100 for sure. But if you're rating her, you know, by herself, 10 out of 10. As I said, like, you're not gonna get like it's so unique, like the whole scent profile, the DNA, it's quite unique. It's not something that you're gonna find many persons wearing like in Jamaica, you know what I mean? A lot of persons go for gourmands. It's not that. It's kind of like it's a mature kind of a scent, and I think it's definitely like if you're trying to like expand your perfume collection, you want something a little bit different, not you just your, you know, your gourmand, your fruity floral. You want something a little bit like different, you can go ahead and try this. Now again, one of the main differences between Alien and Florential Cedarwood, of course, is going to be the price. Now Alien, it's Mugler, like, come on, it's you know, it's gonna have that price point, that Mugler price point attached to it. And of course, this being from Dossier, it's gonna have the Dossier price point. So let's just talk about the price a little bit. Now I'm just looking up the prices for Alien on Sephora. So for Alien, the 1 ounce is $85, the 2 ounce is $123, and the 3 ounce is $170. Now for Dossier, the dupe for Alien is actually $29. And something I've realized is that Dossier, they've like changed a lot of the names of their scents. So for example, the one I have is Florential Cedarwood, but they've actually changed the name to Ambery Cedarwood. So you can and this is for the 1.7 ounce, by the way. So if you're comparing the two, for Alien, if you're comparing, for example, even the 1 ounce, that's $85, to the 1.7 ounce, that's $29, definitely you can see that there's a big difference. They're not identical, as I said, they're pretty close, but this as a standalone fragrance, I think it's amazing. In terms of the longevity and sillage, I think the original Alien, it has a pretty, like, it's pretty long lasting. I think you can get 8+ hours out of it, and it has like a pretty like strong sillage. It's not like stifling where you're gonna like choke somebody who's standing next to you. You know those scents, you know those heavy-handed like persons who go in with those like really beast mode sillage scents, like heavy-handed. Like, no, it's not gonna really do that. You kind of have to know that it's pretty strong. You're gonna just spray a couple scents and people are gonna be able to smell it, like it travels, you know. For the Dossier scent, for me, it gives me about 6 to 8 hours actually, and I think the sillage is pretty moderate to strong. As I said, like, I was in my room and somebody who was downstairs, like on the outside, was able to smell me. So it's pretty good. For both of them, I really wouldn't go in heavy-handed because it's pretty, you know, it's that girl, right? So definitely, I think overall I'd probably give it about an 85 to 90% similarity to the Alien, not 100%, but again, as a standalone fragrance, I think this is definitely one that you can get for your collection if you want something a little bit different from your, you know, your gourmand, your fruity floral. It's definitely something a little bit different if you're looking to venture out, and it's at an affordable price point. So I hope that was like a good concise, like, you know, video to kind of compare the two. And if you enjoyed this, then please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what other fragrances you'd like me to review, and I will gladly do so. So thank you so much again for stopping by, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.